take a primo. Primo. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Well, weekend, bro, this is what my brain does after working my ass off all week. It's funny, because I had a warm up, like I said, as soon as I come on camera, I know I'm going to be shit. Point proven. But I keep landing primo. Alright, and again. What can I say, man? What can I say? I'm doing terrible today. At least the warm up can ensue here, do you know what I mean? So, I feel like I'm getting carpal tunnel from all the sanding down and the fingerboarding. Ooh. I don't think that's so great. Is that meant to be there? Or is that the pressure build up you get? Try and stretch it out. Oh, damn, that hurts. So I just give it a little massage because obviously all the work I did, like sanding down, cleaning, all the whole housework as well as physical work. Ooh, it hurts. Can you hear that? Oh, that does not sound healthy. Is that age? Probably. Crickety crackety, man. Oh. I'm gonna have a few glasses of water because that is that I'm not making. Oh, it hurts, man. And there's that bulge. I don't know if that's normal, so it's not really coming out as much other side. But I feel like I get carpal tunnel from all the sanding. Because I've also done like bricklaying, I've done stonemason, I've done a lot for it. So a continuous load of strain is happening in that area. Oh, it hurts. Right. It's getting lost in it. I always do that. I get a glass of water, neck it, walk away with it, with an empty glass. Like, what's the point? And we go top about it. Sorry, I really don't take long enough to watch it. Like I said, I'm just really cracky and like just moving my wrist. I've got a muscle bulging out the side of my arm. That really hurts. But that can also be dehydration because it can affect anything from like, oh shit, it's water. anything from like your brain to your joints, brain productivity. Now, as you can tell, can't you say the word? Bear with. I mean, I did try and lock in a bit to fingerboarding, but I mean, realistically, it's one of those things like you can't speed, just have to go for it. So, I thought I might as well do it on live until I get good, and then I'm going to get some clips. Oh, bear with. That's also locking up. I've got like a second pretty good. Split my pre-cap in throughout the day rather than having it all at once. Oh, I'm drowsy. Makes me drowsy anyway. Difficult to work with ADHD meds. Wait, what's up? Let me read this. Too planetary or something. Oh, it's not good for the environment, is it? Well, you don't have to watch the lives for one. And two, I am doing something productive. I'm a graphic designer and I have my own business. I was going to get a glass of water. Stop running your mouth. I have literally a business. And it's better than making like, computers and stuff like that. I make fingerboards. I'm a graphic designer, so, and skateboards, so, t-shirts, beanies. Also, I'm learning fingerboards this last year or so. I tried to have warm up earlier. I'm not doing so great today, I'm a bit rusty. Hello, welcome. Can't go plant a tree or something, but I find that funny. So for people watching my live, when I have a business, I'm only promoting my business, there's a difference. Oh, sorry guys. Got really bad acid reflux. Can you make a sponge? I would do, but unfortunately, I've got, you see SpongeBob up there in the background, and you can see him, but unfortunately, it would be copyright. I don't want to do that. It's not even, well, it is unfortunate. I don't want to take someone else's art, but it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it doesn't matter how much I'm pulling in, to be honest with you, because I'll be real, it is a bit of a big question, but enough to have a flat, live in the UK, support me and my partner, and, you know, so I don't just make skip. I've got beanies. We've got tops. We've got skateboards. This is another one I'm halfway through designing. Not quite finished it yet. This one back here. Over 700 fingerboards. I've got a website. Website and domain costs enough to keep open. I'm not trying to be like, yeah, I've got a load of money, because I don't. But I have enough. That's all that matters. But it's not about money for me either. It's about making a product that I care about. Like this board, I was going to add to the store. And I'm going to, and I make more of them, but I also really like the boards myself, to be honest. If you make this, I don't need to prove that I don't make it. I have a website and I can show people I literally make them. I have moulds, I have the wood, I have the pre-packaging design, because I do the packaging here too. skateaddiction.co.uk. I'm sorry, I don't need to, it sounds so offensive, but I get this all the time. People go, well, if you've got this and you don't make those. No, I do make these, yeah. The stand. Before the stand's put together. Mystery packs. I mean, I've got all the waxes. I make wheels too. This is a pot of some of the wheels. And then this is the wheels in the packaging. It's not finished yet, but these are glow in the dark. A new type of, they screech. They're like urethane, but they're more durable. The wax I've made, because I also made obstacles as well. It's long lasting, no residue, use one time. You might need to like top it up after a while. I'm also going to be making, obviously it's got metal coping, got a half pipe. These were like just made for, I made these for me though. They'll be better when I do, obviously do them for other people. I will be doing, well yeah, I've done loads of packaging, as I said, I've shown the packaging. What else can I show? It's not about proving it, but it's like so many people don't believe I have a business, which is cool. I understand that. But yeah, I can show, when I get my iPad, if I can find it, I can show, oh, and the 3D printer. So let's just grab this, flip it around. Very big 3D printer, and obviously that's used for, I also do 3D CAD designs for models and stuff like that. Back with the milk. Yeah, bro, peace. Love. Yeah, the Welsh one, sorry. The Welsh comment. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. These are glow-in-the-dark boards, by the way. Ooh, they would stay in there, because obviously normally you put your board in there with the grip tape. And just to show people how your board will stay in there, and they'll actually fit together. There's just enough space in between them if you had your wheels on each board. I was going to do one with the drawer. I've also built. Oh, will you stay upright? Sorry, guys, I've got such a sore throat. One of the graphics as well, and there was this little case that 3D printed, which had a space like that. But I'm not. The 3D printer takes way too long. Like, granted, I get 3D printing takes its time. But the slicing software you can speed up, you know, you can get faster software, but mine's running real slow at the moment, so I've stopped doing it for a while. Bro, this was the mould thing that I printed out for these. It's not the exact one, it's a different one, but yeah. Well, I'm gonna get a drink because I don't want my throat starting to become really sore. Great, I'm getting ill. I'm always on the verge of getting ill, I swear. Don't smoke, it's evil. Wait. Invisible ropes? What? What a fad. What's that? Is that like a, what's a fad? Isn't that like a phase? Or like, not like a phase, but like something that's popular or something someone's into. I understand that. But no. I wasn't going to get into making fingerboards. So look, cut a long story short, I skated for a long time, had a lot of injuries, wanted to be a pro skater. Ended up getting a lot of painkillers from doctors because I slipped disc in my spine. Tore my ACLs, had a compound fracture, the bone came out my arm. I mean, crazy injuries. And I was like, hey, I'm not going to be able to skate for a while. But then the medication I was put on was like Oromorph and like strong opioids and painkillers, and it's like stopped seizures as well. So I was just completely zombified, and then years went by before I even realised I was an addict. And then I got sober, when I went a little bit into meeting my partner, started drawing again, started skating, realised I wouldn't be able to skate like I used to, because it isn't a case like I skated, stopped for 8 years and get back on, like, yeah, but I like lost my balance and everything because of how long I'd just been in the slump. I wasn't the same, like my coordination was off. Now I can still skate, you know, there's videos I'm still skating, but sadly not the same. But I skate for me anyway. But as I say, now I decided, bro, why am I feeling rough? I decided, well, instead of me becoming a skater, at least I can help other people follow their dreams, because I noticed a lack of, in the UK especially, there's not really much of the skate scene. There's skate companies, but I don't really see many competitions. I don't see it like Dan Webb's is good. And I know he's doing some meets, but I want to make it just way more like mainstream, bigger, but it's not about the money, it's about the community. That's why I do some boards I've got, and obviously I'm a small business, bear in mind, so to make this where's it gone? Shit. This one here, right? Normally it's 45 because it's glow-in-the-dark board, right? Canadian maple, glow-in-the-dark graphic, around the same price as the normal one from I think Black River's the only other one. So if you Google, you don't have to Google skate addiction, you can just Google glow-in-the-dark fingerboards, and mine's like the 4th product to come up, which to me, I looked at, apparently that's like the amount of traffic, people come through the website, people are interested in the products, people who have bought it. There are only 2 of these left, that's it. And I'm not making any more. And I will be doing one of a kind. I've got mystery packs as well. And in the mystery pack, I've added the glow in the dark boards. And where they're normally 45, the mystery packs are actually 20, so it's already better than half price. But there's a 25% sale on at the moment, which will automatically apply itself when you go to the checkout. You can just add it and go and check. You don't have to put any detail in. You'll see you can do Apple Pay. It's all like through a Shopify thing, like a Shopify website design. Oh, did you get one? My brain is not working today. Oh shit. Oh, I had like 3 hours sleep. Oh, the sun's coming up though. That's alright. And I'm putting off fingerboarding to the most because it's like, I don't know what it is, I'm just doing so bad at the moment. You get to a point and that's discouraging from sales. I understand that, but I don't, as I say, it's not always about sales. People are better fingerboarding than I am anyway. I'm terrible, but it is good fun. There's a lot of lights in the background. Yeah, I have more. I actually have a few stand. Where's the stand gone? Shit. I don't know. I have multiple layers. But it's only because they're expensive, really. And once you had them for a while as well, it's like, I'm not going to chuck them. They're quite colourful, but I've lost all of them, so it kind of looks half done. Bro, do you know when you've got like a tickly throat and it just won't go away, no matter how much you drink, no matter what you do? That's what it feels like right now. I hope not. See, I'm terrible today. Oh, it's painful. And my advertisement should be like, you know, get a fingerboard so you can fingerbed. Mushy brain, man. It's like brain fog. Granted, right, do you know, people know pre-gambling at all? It's really bad, like to the point where I've gone down half my dose, well I tried to, and it really messed me up cognitively. I could not think straight. Like, I was like laughing at myself, but only because, do you know, you've got to laugh otherwise you'll cry. Like my brain, I just couldn't, I have a business, I was like, this is ridiculous. So I was like, okay, I'll go back up to dose, I'll split him, and then take him in the evening and maybe go down a bit. It's ridiculous. I'm waiting for this load to kick in, but just unbelievable. There's a big scandal with pre-gambling, but yeah. Huh? Do you know what? Just please leave me alone. That's a weird question. I have no idea. Oh, come on, let's just lock in. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm not bad. If you go and watch my videos, you'll see I'm good. It's just either camera pressure or it's just the pure fact of like, well, arthritis isn't doing so great today. It's just in between the joints, they're getting so swollen. I don't know if people know this, but with rheumatoid arthritis, like they swell up essentially, they get inflamed, and then they can join. So sometimes you can have just like one solid finger. I'm like, I don't want that. Wait, I need a Snorlax, bro. I wouldn't. See, the funny thing is, I used to be really into Pokemon. Like, I was around, like, you gotta understand, it's like my time period. I'm 25. Obviously, it's a little bit before me as well. The 90s and stuff. But I mean, it's still majorly. And to be honest with you, I love Pokemon a lot. Like, I had Pokemon Go. And, like, if I was gonna name characters, like, flipping out, like, I literally can't think of any. I know there's Squirtle, it's the main one. And I was gonna try and think of, like, is it Bone? Something. Oh man, it's honestly, there's a Star One, Starlax. No, I don't know. No, it's like Snorlax, Star. Oh, bro. Do you know what also pisses me off? And this might make my partner laugh as well. Well, not laugh, but because it won't get me into the topic of it. My parents had everything from when I was a kid. But this is my adopted parents, by the way, and they gave it all back to me. Go-Go's, if people remember these, probably, if you're in the US, you probably won't. But yeah, Go-Go's, they gave me back these. Toys were built to last, man. That's what I mean. These are like, I can do that. I don't care about that. They're so solid. Like now, they're like things are like hollow plastic, and do you know what I mean? It's crap. Anyway, and metal tins. I know Pokemon still do it, but like, you know what I mean, bro. It's getting rusted now, though. Anyway, on to the point. So I had Pokemon cards, and they're worth a lot. They were like first generation Pokemon cards. I'm not even joking. They're like from 1998, 7, or whenever, like 1996 maybe. It was like, I don't know. I honestly don't know when it started, like the cards, but. And they were my brothers, and they were all in their sleeves, and I'm not like saying anything here, but they just the only things that went missing, and I find it, I lost my mind over it for a little bit, because I literally look after looking into it, I realised I had cards like first edition Charizards and Pikachus and Raichus like later on. I had a, was it Blue-Eyed Dragon? I can't remember what it's called. Is that the right thing? I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards too, and I found out how much the price of some of these things, and I was like, what? And I went back, I was like, look, where are my cards? And it's, even now, if I think, that's why when people talk about Pokemon, I'm like, it's a painful topic, not because of Pokemon itself, purely because I don't want to assume anything at all, because I'm not, and I don't want anyone else thinking anything. They've been lovely, they're amazing. I just found it weird how they're the only thing that seemed to go vanity. Like, no one knows where they've gone, and they're the most expensive thing. Thank you. I made this one. Actually, I'm going to bring the camera over so I can show people. I was going to put like the logo, which is heat printed around there, but it's a bit off, and it was like but I decided, people like, you've got to make those, because obviously I looked at the price of some of these things, I'm like, yeah, that's very expensive. So that's what I mean, I want to make it more affordable, but this month is going to be skateboards, and next month will be obstacles, because otherwise I'm investing too much, do you know what I mean? Like the wheels, for example, to make the wheels, unfortunately not available yet. But I made it. I really like them, so like match the sort of packaging here. Completes just come in like a cardboard box, but like it's a solid like cardboard box, which I'm just gonna grab one now. Put the lid on it. I mean, to the point where like it stays in place. I mean, when the stuff's in it as well, when you get it. I know that's stupid, but I mean, people like it goes to the box, and I don't like plastic waste. And I was like, it makes sense just to have that rather than flimsy plastic that people are just going to chuck away. People want to chuck it away anyway. It will be changed, because I will be doing like orange boxes and stuff. But I always want to do one that looked like a concrete brick, because to me, I like wood ramps. Right, it's the only thing I liked about transition sometimes was like the wood ramps. Like concrete's nice and smooth, but I love street skating. That's my thing. So for me, is more about street spots, and I don't mind like manual pads, quarter pipes, or, because to be honest, if you go to Barcelona, there's a lot of architecture that is like mini ramps everywhere, but they're not. It's just how it's built, and it is really fun to skate. 2 seconds, checking my dog. Man, why is this sore throat? You got a sore throat too? Don't know if you heard that, my dog coughed as well. Oh man. It's really starting to piss me off. But anyway, there's only 3 mystery packs left, by the way, and that is in one of the mystery packs. As I said, you get that for £15. But if you bought all 3 of them, or if there's 2 or 3, I don't know how many there is, but that's like, what, £15 each? It's like £45. It's like the price, well, no, like 50, well, around 50, right, delivery, I don't know. It's only a few quid. But like, for the price of 1 board, you're getting 3 boards plus definitely like that. And I wouldn't tell people that if I didn't want people a chance to win. I think that's an absolute bargain. How can you like deny that? I think there's 3 mystery bags. Let me check. Yeah, there's 3 mystery bags. So it's, honestly a bargain. £45. I appreciate it, sub, bro. But yeah, as I say, you'll be able to, if you buy all 3 of these, the price of 1 board from another company, and trust me, these are good quality. I've shown the strength. If you want to go back a few videos, I've done a strength test like halfway through the video where I was whacking the ball down on the side, and that we claim 2 times durability as well, if not more than that, because the wood I use Canadian veneer, proper. That's 1 sheet. If you imagine glued together and put, like, they use factory press stuff which snaps, and that's why I can get like a proper nice wheel arches with this stuff, because it's really durable. They are honestly arguably the most durable fingerboards, because everyone's like, oh, not from mine, but people have messaged me before going, oh, my fingerboard broke after doing a board slide. Not, as I said, not my boards, but, and I'm not naming any companies, but I'm like, really? Like, I whack these down like this. I'm not going to do it with this one, obviously. I just don't, this feels distracted, but there is videos where I've done it, and I just, as I said, when I have enough, I'll do like a straight, if I manage to order some other companies in, but I just feel like I don't want to discredit any of companies, I could just put like unnamed, unbranded, like not say what it is, but other brand versus mine, and put it under like a sort of like, could you do a hydraulic press? Well, you could do it a weaker point, but I just don't want tension on the board to show which one would break first, because the difference in wood, you could like look it up. ask AI, do whatever people do these days, but just factory pressed wood will break under. Like, it's good for being like a solid brick, right? But when you want to have structural strength, like I say, if I want to do this with a piece of factory pressed wood and not actual fresh veneer, it would break. So that's why people's fingerboards break. I generally feel like the fact, as I said in the video, I was smashing the boards down before. I'm not going to do it again. Go and watch the video if you want to see it. It just goes to show, right? Things, and that I was in a loads. What I always say, I came from a time period that was stuff was built to last, but most people who have companies do. So I'm like, it's not really an excuse then, is it? Like, they just clearly don't care about their customers. Because I'm sorry, like, oh yeah, they'll come back and buy more boards. Will they, or will they get pissed off that the board keeps breaking and go somewhere else? Like, isn't it best to just sell them a good quality product every single time, and then they're like, you know, I want to build a collection of those. That's why I have mystery packs. If they don't want to, they don't want to. It doesn't matter. It's not about money sometimes in life, because you can always hit your achievements. Like, cool, I've got a company I wanted. You know, I've got fingerboards, I've got happy customers. That's what I'm content with. You know, when does it end really? At that point, you're chasing the next bit of money. This, da 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 da. You know what I mean? Not me. It's pointless. Just happy customers, man. It's such a. When someone says, "Oh, you know, this fingerboards also one of those," I've had customers who have bought boards. I've got returning customers. They don't buy any other boards anymore, and they say that not one of them's broken. It's been over a year now since the first customer. So it just goes to show the durability of these products. But yeah, so you can't beat it. At the moment, they're £15 because of the discount. And actually, I don't know if it works off £15 each. I think it's off the whole thing. So yeah, so if you buy 3 of these, then you're most likely going to get this glow in the dark 36mm one in there. When I say most likely, you will do, because it's actually one of them is in here. There's 3 mystery packs left, and if you get it now, you get all 3 of them. Normally they're 20, so you'd have to spend 60, but at the moment, that's still really good, isn't it? To be fair, to get 3 mystery packs for 60, damn. Oh, definitely. It's about making a living, because that's what I'm saying though. You don't want to like cross your business or your passion or something you really want to do. Like, say if you had to get a part-time cleaning job, or say if you had, do you know what I mean? That's probably better than trying to push your company to some crazy extremes or overcharge people with your business. It's nice to be that friendly business person. Do you know what I mean? I feel like people don't realise a bit. Think about it logically. Like, customers are people's, you know, your lifeline. And when you squeeze like every drop out of their bank account, it's just taking the piss. I mean, I noticed that stuff, so I just stopped buying stuff. I used to buy a lot more Apple products because it was released a lot less often. Now I'm like, I'm not updating my phone. I don't care. Like, and that's because they've taken liberties. They take the charging brick out of the box, and do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm just pissed off so many companies who like shrinkflation, you know, inflation, and all these sort of ways to like rip their customers off. But me, I'm only going by what I would. I mean, realistically, you got something called an ideal. When you start a business, you've got something called like an ideal customer or an ideal client, and they are what you know. Ideally, you are going to serve to mainly one person. You're going to focus on loads of people. And if that person is you, if you're actually selling something you would buy, then you know what you would want. And I know realistically, fingerboards I'd buy least off, maybe obstacles, but skateboards are main things. That's why I wanted to do skateboards. And I was like, but the thing is, the reason I don't buy skateboards all too often is because companies take the piss. And as a skater, I understand the pain, not having too much money. So why then start a business and then go, right, my life ethics I've just learnt from 20 years have just gone, just wiped off the slate. I'm not easily broken like that, as I've had people try and buy into the company. I've had because I've had it for nearly 2 years now. I've had what they called agency on other platforms be like, I'll do like battles and like, you know, pretty much take over, sign this contract. I'm like, no. So I left the platform. It's not about gifts for me. It's not about thank you for the ice cream, thank you for the rose. I want to connect with the community and the customers and stuff. That's what it's all about. Oh, 100%. Now, don't get me wrong. I will buy another at some point, but it's when it drops down a little bit. I'm never getting like the newest product. Like, I think my iPhone's the iPhone 14, maybe, or is it not? It might be iPhone 13 actually. So it might be. It's either the 13 or the 14. And I've got an iPad 9th generation, so it's still got the finger touch button on it, but it works. It's still got the recent update. Because when things get really slow, and I use it for drawing, I use it for art. It's when I don't need it anymore. I'm not an unnecessary spender. Like, even though I've got a business, I'm not wearing anything designer, right? This is from Primark probably. This has got a fat rip in it from skateboarding. Now people can see it. And I'm a bit more like that. So like myself, generally came from the ground. I was in care homes. I've been homeless, and I don't want to lose anything I've learned from those moments. Like those times I was at Christmas, and people don't understand. I'm not like a boo-hoo's here, but you're sat there cold, freezing at Christmas time, and everyone else has got lights on, singing, everyone's all happy, and you're just like, I mean, that's generally the most depressing shit ever. It ruined Christmas for me. Still struggle with Christmas now. Because I was, one night I was attacked as well around Christmas, so you just get this, and that's why I just feel like I can't lose not even just business, because it's not business ethics, it's life ethics. You've learned things throughout life. How can you just see money and be like, okay, I'm cool, it doesn't matter what I've learned? You've got to really wire that in yourself. And I don't know if it's because of my diagnosis and I'm very literal by what I say, and I go by what I said. Like I said, if I get too much money, I've been an addict before as well, so I know that money just, for me, you only need a certain amount. You need stability. That's fair enough. You need to keep a business afloat, and that's it. You don't need to have enough to have like a penthouse with Lamborghinis and all this stuff. That's why I took the piss out of the red pill, man, because I find it really funny. Like, that's not like a quality of life, is it? But anyway, each their own. You got to do what you want to. You got to do not what you want. Yeah, try to, but what you love, what makes you happy. Otherwise, you are working to get money, to live, to get money, to keep that cycle up. Like, how is that fun in any sense? I mean, I lose my mind, and I've been that, like, you do a night shift to come back to just eat, to sleep, to do what? You're eating and sleeping to get enough energy to go and earn more money and be depressed. It's kind of depressing, to be honest with you, and people don't realise that. You need to, like, break out of that and be like, okay, cool, if I have to work, cool, that's a side thing, but I'm working so I can do what I enjoy in life. So important. Appreciate that, bro, for sure. It's funny when people say it, it's difficult. Bro, so as I say, sorry, I'm gonna get my coffee. I have got complex PTSD, but as I say, it's never a boo-hoo. It's nice when people can, like, recognise, not pain. It's not like bottling it up. I don't mind opening up to people. I'm writing a book as well, but it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. Life, as I said earlier, is a roller coaster for a reason, because of ups and downs. If it was just baseline, it'd be so boring. You know what I mean? You need the ups and downs to feel the highs and the lows. And like, I've done so much work on it. Not with my business on right now, when it comes to jobs. I worked in retail, fast food, customer service. I've done online stuff. Well, I was going to go into like doing like psychology, and well, I've done psychology and criminology, and I was actually going to go and learn, get some degree and help in places like St. Anne's, if people know. It's like, what do you call them? I was going to call it, not a insane asylum, sounds really bad, doesn't it? Oh, bro, why am I so fidgety today? Sorry, it's so bad. It's the pre-gas that makes it, until it kicks in, it's absolutely evil. I cannot sit down. God, if I was this bad at school, it'd have been awful. I just imagine how like fidgety you get in school. I feel like ADHD gets slightly worse as you get older. You get coping mechanisms, sometimes it's just worse than other times. But anyway, coffee, that's what I got. But yeah, I was going to quickly say, I think that's an issue with people in life, is everyone's just, I know when someone's been through something, and not 100% of the time, you can't always be sure, some people don't share it the same way, but I find people who come along and go, oh, you know what, you keep doing you, bro, you're doing well, you're doing good, like, ignore the people. I feel like they typically, from experience, are the people who have either been through something or, just clued on. Because the people who just come on and go, I understand when people go, bro, do you have a job? And they're like, it's a bit rude, but still cool. But when people come on and just are respectful, I realise, it's funny, people think the more respectful you are, the best way to say it, actually, the more respectful you are, maybe the more of a pansy you are, or the weaker you are. Well, that's actually wrong, because it's an immature mindset to be so hyped up and angry at everything all the time. That's just like toxicity, right? But when you can just go around just being at peace because you want peace, because everything's been so chaotic, that's what I think. You really don't seek, like, people who seek drama are people who have had a very peaceful life, in a sense, potentially, and they don't know what it's like until it shit hits the fan, and they're like, oh no, and then, you know what I mean? And that's kind of like the wake-up call. I feel like realistically, life was always going to be like dangerous. We've made it safe for ourselves, but I feel like that's a wake-up call every human needed, where everyone's like coddled and babied and stuff like that. No one grows, you know, to their full potential. So 1 second, bro. Yeah, it definitely is selling yourself, sure. In a messed up way. To be honest with you, I don't really care, but I appreciate that's what people say I need to do to get big, but that's not me. I'm not into that, do you know what I mean? Like, people, famous for me, that's also in a way selling your soul. As I said, I've not sold out. People have asked to buy into the business. People try messing me around. I've done everything on my own, from packaging, the website design. I've not let anything come in between it, because I know for a fact someone has control, and that's it. You don't even get their like their talons into, you know what I mean? It's not happening. Yeah, to just do something without chasing, I'm afraid that won't be me, because I'm sick of it. That's what every single person is doing. Where's originality gone? Everybody is cloud chasing. There's not one person who's sitting there and actually have a genuine chat with anymore without them trying to be like, thank you for the ice cream, and being all ooh and weird shit. Like, can we not just be normal for 10 minutes? Be adults. Just a suggestion, right? I have nothing against people's little quirks. So, yeah, I remember. You know, even when I say weak, like, you know what I mean? Just, bro, my brain. It's something I'm not mad at what people want to do. Because I said, that's what I'm saying. If you want to go and do that, I want to fingerboard, cool. But you don't agree with something, just leave it be. If you've got nothing good to say, don't say it. It's very simple. I respect the people, I respect the hustle. And the funny thing is, you don't realise it's even harder to I don't want to be respected or famous, but being a skateboarder who also fingerboards, I mean, obviously the injuries I had, people are like, oh, okay, that's fair enough. But I mean, it's that stigma and all these stigmas that I've gone through my whole life. Being homeless, being treated like shit. I'm not going to forget about, like, what, you know, well, me, because I am in the same situation. I'm still poor right now. That's the truth. And people are like, oh, you got business, you can't be poor. I'm rich in soul, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I've enriched in my soul through, like, getting sober, staying focused. And I feel happier than ever. Like, I don't need to take, like, before, I can't even describe to you guys, like, people think it's bullshit. The best way I can describe sobriety, and I honestly mean this is 100% true, it's so hard at first, but there is something that comes out of the other side. Like, when you are up and down taking pills, like, on the down, up and down, life's miserable. And I don't know why they can, you know, glorified by so many things. Like, people think it's just rap music, but if you watch movies and stuff like that, they also glorify people being drunk sometimes. Not always, but like how fun it is. Oh yeah, it's so fun drinking neurotoxin. Like, at the end they do you, right? But if you want to be happy and you want to be like, people like, no way you have all this energy all the time. Like, I have like 3 hours sleep and boom, I'm back at it. But when I have a beer occasionally, because I've now sobered up and I can just occasionally, I don't like it. I have like half beer and I'm like, I don't even like the taste. It was the escape. I probably liked the taste at one point. As you grow up, your taste get, but I feel it's because you force it on yourself a little bit more. I don't know. But after all these experiences, I feel like the least I can kind of do is come on here and be a real person. You know what I mean? Because there isn't anything. There are, but you know, you go through life and it's like, where has the human race gone almost? It's like everyone's lost, man. Honestly, it's really sad, and that's why people's mindsets. Like 20 years ago, people were like, oh, that's really cool. Or like even longer than that, you know, building a business. And now everyone's like, well, no, if you're not just doing this and doing this to get clout, then you know, you're not be famous. I'm like, bro, why is it about being famous? I don't give a shit about being famous. It's a very boring ass thing, right? You know, just being followed around by paparazzi or whatever, not being left alone. Like, the best way I can say, the best like role model icon is probably like Tony Hawk's. Do you know what I mean? Like, this guy does not care about fame, like, you know, or Rodney Mullen. More so Rodney Mullen, you know, you'll just find him in a car park at 3 AM. You know, you don't need no security or anything like that. What a legend. But what am I putting my coat on for? My brain is not working, man. No, I haven't been to Asda yet, unfortunately. Wasn't fully aware. My brain is not. I'm still trying to do the pre-gabbling like a little bit later on in the day because I've had brain fog all morning. Try to keep an eye on that patch as well. So I thought it was getting worse, but it's not. It's just where it kind of, I guess the water stained it a little bit now, so it's gonna have to like repaint at some point. But it's all looking good. So having a coffee, that hopefully that helps me a little bit. I have no idea. I think it's because I like max sleep. At the moment, wait 1 second. There's just a lot, oh shit, and everything over the room. There's just a lot of noise last night as well, so. But to be honest with you, even if I go and look, I don't even know how long you're going to be out for. Obviously, like yesterday, I'm just gutted. I wanted a fingerboard for like a few hours, but waiting for that, the maintenance men to come and stuff like that, I just ended up not doing anything because I get stuck in limbo when I'm waiting for stuff. It's the worst thing. I don't even know what it is. So not necessarily ADHD. Ooh. Oh, there's my beanie. But yeah, what was I even talking about? So I mean, the brain fog's so bad, so I need to sometimes continuously ramble on, because if I don't, I end up losing train of thought. Alright, hi, I'm Josh, how are you? And just repeat myself like 100 times. Whoa, I made that a bit strong. But I'll take a primo. It's really annoying because I was thinking as well, I really want a nice spot to fingerboard around here. I'm sorry, it's just funny because obviously I want a spot to skate. You can't just say fingerboard without the board part. It just sounds wrong. But yeah, I want a place to just go and fingerboard and skate. That's, you know, but everywhere I live, I've lived in a lot of places. I've travelled a lot. Even like in Barcelona and Spain, it's just like, you have like walls sometimes that are like curvy that look like, or like architectural work or designs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That are just cool to skate. Well, I wouldn't skate those, as disrespectful, but some of them like fingerboard. I've seen other YouTube fingerboarders do it, and I'm like, there's literally nowhere near me like that. Everywhere's just crusty ass wall with cracks in it. It's like medieval time. I'm not complaining. It's beautiful for the aesthetic view. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to needing to skate or fingerboard or anything, it is terrible. Oh man. And as I said last night, I forgot to say this again because I kind of, as I said, it was weird. I told people about when I was standing outside having a cigarette in the evening before I went to bed, and there was something that was standing over towards the hedge, and I still can't even like figure it. That was so weird because I was out there for like 10 minutes, so this thing must have just been stood there for 10 minutes waiting. And it was definitely somebody there because I saw a phone light move in the pocket and then walk down the alleyway, proceed to walk down the alleyway. And then when I went down the alleyway, I got my phone out of my pocket because I won't look at my phone for a while because you know when you need your eyes to readjust. So like, you know what, I'm matching up my torch. Walked up, saw something move just out of the light. I was like, okay, walked up. There's nowhere to turn down this alleyway. I'll show people when I go out at some point on the live. I take like the dog out or whatever, and like it depends how long I've got a live. Or I'll do it on another live. But the angle you can sort of see is like, imagine if I'm gonna do it so people can see. It goes like this, angles a bit like that, but because there's grass side by side, you can see diagonally across the path. You don't have to like, it's not like buildings or anything that block your vision. You can see straight down. So obviously you can't see anything because it's pitch black. But then there's like, my brain today is like mush. There's buildings like quite far down, let's say like 30, 50 yards down, but they still cast light. So if anything, where they're further away, anything that's stood much further away from it, closer to me, like the scale of the light is bigger compared to, do you know what I mean? So it acts as like the silhouettes, you can see them. But when I got there, nowhere to go, barbed wire fence, trees, I would have heard rustling, and there's no way they moved in the dark. I turned around and walked back, I was like, okay, there's nothing there. My neighbour's going in. She was and then she turned around and said, I thought I saw something up there. She said, I thought that was you walking past. So I said, thank you, and she let me in. And when I then turn round, as because I'm chipping out my thing, she's gone in, and I look up the path where I was stood, where I said they could see the light through, the silhouette of that person actually freaked me out. I don't really get freaked out, but it had this weird vibe to it. I was like, was it just stood like there right next to me? Or was that hair? Oh, it's like dog hair or something. Yummy. But yeah, I'm like, was it stood next to me and that like I didn't hear it? That's the weirdest vibe. It's not like scary. It's just more like, how did I not see it? Was it something else? Who knows? Weird stuff happens around here. Like things just go missing and reappear. Wait, your teeth look really weird. Probably because I once was an addict to some nasty stuff that messed up my teeth. Or I'm British. Tea, grommet. No, it's not tea, is it cheese? No, what is it? Shit, I can't remember. Oh, you got to laugh at yourself, really. It's not even your laugh, you'll cry. I just generally don't have any real feeling towards myself about that. Missed. Wait, what? My brain's not working there. I haven't been asked to know. I am going to go to, as I said, I needed the coffee. I've not been able to wake up, so I'm trying to like talk and wake up a little bit because my brain's been mushy and sometimes this works. But I'm confused about that last bit. I don't know if I... What? I'm sorry, but I'm really confused about the last bit of the message. It's also just slightly warming up now, like the sun's just coming around, so I'm waiting for it just to warm up slightly more so my arthritis doesn't get awful. Saying what? No. There's literally... Oh, this clearly just... Please text me because it's not... I can screenshot it, I'm going to. Because there's 4 messages in total from you, including the one you've just sent and the one before saying being answer. I just... See what I mean? My brains haven't gone mushy. It's not your fault. I just can't think. The internet, not the internet. YouTube's just shit. You know, it sometimes allows words through that I've banned, and then sometimes just seems to ban whole sentences altogether. I don't understand it. What can you do? Right, 1 second. I'm just keep checking like the weather for a sec to make sure it's staying the steady course of warming up a little bit. Yeah, I will head off in a sec because then hopefully if I can do it, get it done in time, I'll have a little bit more time to fingerboard a bit. Bear with. Oh, flipping heck. So everyone's got to deal with something quick. Toilet blocked again. exactly why. Fucking joke. No, that's not a crash out. That is simply I blocked the toilet 8 times in the last 2 days. Crazy. I am going to quickly message you. It's okay, 2 seconds, brother. Sorry, everyone. To say one issue after another at the moment. Adult life. Right, guys, I'm going to let my phone charge up and I'm going to head to the shop so I can grab my partner the replacement egg Iowa. Because I literally yesterday, this is what I'm like, bro. I'm terrible when it comes to like Easter and Christmas. I'm like, oh, I just want one of the eggs now. You know what I mean? I'm really hungry. What I am going to do though, 1 second, I literally feel like I've got a hair on my arm. It's horrible. So what I'm going to do is actually just put my skateboard together. I don't know how far I'm going to get with it, but I've lost all the pieces. Oh crap, I really did go and lose all the pieces. Well done, Josh. Yes, sorry, I'm speaking in third person, not third person. Who the fuck knows? Oh, I'm sorry, as I said, brain fog to the max today. I don't know where I put my bolts. Nuts and bolts, right? Oh, here we are. To be honest with you, the sun's shining, and there's no way I'm going to miss an opportunity to skate to the shop to get my partner the stuff I need to get. I'm not walking there. I mean, the sun is now beaming. It's just I didn't think this was going to happen today. So I tried setting up my board, but because it's on a refurbished one at the moment, it's a little bit damaged. But I am ordering some blank boards to print onto. Because unfortunately, I found out the reason I didn't do it as well because I didn't realise small companies were allowed to do that as long as it's not copyright and actually get permissions for that. And the boards I'm buying are made for companies who make boards and graphics and stuff like that, so they're good quality. Just make sure they weren't bent, because yesterday, I'm not going to lie, I went a little bit psycho on this and was like stamping on it. Just lost my cool. So I don't know which is the flip. I don't know which one I had on the tail of the nose now. it's so much easier to just do this, put the bolts in so it's kind of secured in. Yeah, because I'm taking the board, I'll only be like, what, 10-15 minutes and I'll be back on live, because it is nice outside today, but I rolled my ankle, was it yesterday or the day before? That's why I got so mad with the board. I took it apart. No, I put it the trucks on my other board to see if it was just this, because the pop seems off. And like, yeah, don't get me wrong, the boards are waterproof, but I think if you get enough razor tail, there's an area where the water can get in. So I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's kind of what happened. Yeah, but it's a long walk. It's a good, shit, I'd say mile in total. Sorry guys, I just want to concentrate and get this done. As I say, I will be back on, because I don't know, I think my partner's going to be out maybe probably for a few more hours. Give me a bit of time to like fingerboard and stuff like that. So I've done a bit of a clean. Yeah, I'm a good boy. No, where I'm a stay-at-home partner, it's just like, you know, it's my job to do the cleaning. We just rotate around it, but like she works too, for sure. Where I work from home, it's just easier, like, in a way. Sometimes, unless I have a load of work to do, but that's just being nice, people. That's being nice, that's what you do. So I'm aware that I feel like the dishes just teleported back into the sink dirty again, so I'm like, you know what, they can wait, some of them. Fair play to anybody that does their dishes every single time, like, bro, the energy that takes. I know it technically take less, because you do just get them over and done with when as soon as you've done it, you'd have to do them all at once, but... And potatoes to potatoes. So yeah, I'll try and be as quick as I can, so I'm going to skate it. Like, you know what, the bushings are, like, the trucks are... Sorry, bushings are gone. One of the bearings is completely popped, so hopefully I don't come flying off. It makes it more fun. It's like the challenge. And it's like, you know, 6 degrees or something, or 5 degrees of sunny. In the UK, that's like a summer day in Australia, right? Straight up. Got to enjoy it while it's here. Bro, I went a little bit mad on this yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, I should have stamped on it. Treat your boards with respect, that's all I'm saying. I mean, it'll mess you up. I've seen a video of the guy getting mad with his board and then just like he goes to ride it and then it snaps. Bro, that's instant karma, the board knows it's like, no, you know what? Nah, I'm not having this shit. We both go through the injury, we both fall off. You can't take it out on your board, man. Right, hopefully. So I might actually quickly change. Oh, here it is. Thinking, because yesterday, as I said, I was stamping, which wasn't, I shouldn't have done it. I literally just got so mad. I was done with these trucks. They're going in the bin as soon as I get some more. And it threw me off, and I'd fallen off so many times I rolled my ankle, so I just got so mad with it, and I just was stamping on it over and over and over again. But so it's not going to achieve anything. It's just going to mess it up. Luckily, I have another kingpin I can change to. That didn't make a difference. Seems okay. Wait, was that the one or that the one? Shit. I like inverted kingpins, they're so convenient. But the only issue with them is they snap quite a bit and they get quite loose, so I'm gonna get some aces next time or some thunders, I think. And also you can change it 2 ways. Allen key and also your T-tool. On some of them, not all of them, like Grind King you can't, but Crux, DLKs, these ones you can. But yeah, I'm going to step back away from the inverted ones, it's kind of annoying. They just seem to break easy, I don't know what it is about them. But anyway, I will be back in, I don't know, half hour or something. I'm just going to pop to the shop quickly, I'll be as quick as I can, and then I'll come back. Hopefully, I don't know, just being out because it looks quite warm out there, I might actually have my arthritis, get a bit of vitamin D. So I always want to sit down and have a coffee. I'm like, shit, I've got a rush now. Yeah, sorry guys, to say, I will be back. I keep saying that like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I swear down. I'll be back in about half an hour. I'll be as quick as I can. I don't know, probably live for like, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. And then with that, I will get some clips. I really want to get some super clean clips. Like real nice locations. Because when I'm watching some clips, I get real jealous of some. I don't get jealous of the boards, I get jealous of the, not even the tricks, man. I do the same trick. I'm like, but it's the location, it's the spot he's got. You know what I mean? It's the obstacle he's doing it over. It's all of that combined. I'm like, I want to do the same thing. I'm looking around, I'm like, just broken walls and, oh, it's terrible. Welcome to the UK. Right, anyway, I really appreciate the support, guys. I hope to see you all here in about half an hour. I'm dreading this skate now down there. You know what I mean? I enjoy skating, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, I can't, at the same time, I can't bother. It's such a trek. I shouldn't have done it to myself yesterday. So I literally want to do, I do this every time, like, I can't handle Easter eggs or calendars, advent calendars, because I end up wanting to eat the chocolate now. I'm terrible with it. Yeah, I'm probably going to leave my phone here to charge as well. So I don't know what I put everything. Anyway, I'm going to leave my phone here to charge. I really appreciate the support, guys. And I hope to see you all in, let's say, half an hour-ish. Anyway, peace, love, catch you guys then.